here, and today we're going to be BCSO, LEO, and Heavy RP. Just to get out of the way, no, we are not leaving OCRP, we are still on OCRP. This is just me playing with a couple of friends in one of my friend servers. And in today's video, we're going to be dealing with a couple of crazy people who leave me very, very confused. So sit tight, buckle up, and enjoy.
Medic 13 to any officers. I need officers to the fire station. I got two women harassing me.
439 en route. County 43997.
Yeah, so I'm over here trying to go to another call, which I think they called in.
We didn't!
13, 190.
You already told you that.
I don't know if they're trying to get my attention. I don't know. And then
no one's in
they're
there.
trying to block my vehicle from, my emergency lights on. And then now
Listening.
they got into my vehicle without express permission from me. So,
Okay.
I don't want them here. I want them trespassing. You know,
It's
they
a
can't
street.
be in this area. If you don't have an actual emergency, then you can't
we
be
didn't
here.
call. That guy did. That's right there.
Yeah,
in
the
that
other,
car.
the old guy did. That one.
Okay.
Okay, well, the officer can figure that out then.
RJ. We need you.
Okay.
Can you tell
190 to Porter.
Listen to
39
my
direct.
You made me spend so much money.
Can I get you to 1025 Alhambra Drive to back me up?
San Andreas.
I have about 4 individuals.
You
10-4. There was
you
also a 911 call to the
brought me
station
over
for someone
there.
that was dying. Is this related?
Affirm, it's related.
You did that.
What did I do? I didn't do anything.
Copy, I'm on
I
route.
helped you when you're in a time of need.
Look, I wrote.
10-4. For your information, there is no one here dying.
Look, I really appreciate your help. Don't get me wrong, but it should be.
Okay, hey,
it
look,
shouldn't
guys.
cost me that much.
No, let's back away from the medic. Come on over here, okay?
Why though?
Okay.
He isn't listening.
Yeah, I understand, but he does not want to talk with you right now. We're gonna talk over here, okay? And
Let's
then
speak to that old guy there.
Yeah, we didn't do
He
anything.
said one of us were dying.
okay,
Yeah, and I was dying. Like my hand was bleeding, so technically it's not
you're-
wrong.
are
What do you need?
We're
are
just
you-
saying.
You were dramatic on the
More
phone.
dramatic.
Yeah, he overreacted because he saw my bandage and everything, and
Well, they told me they're dying and they need to
Subtly
complain.
Okay.
We didn't
Call
tell you
911
that.
get the paramedics
we
over
didn't
there.
tell you that.
So they can make a complaint. And I said, okay, well, I guess, you're going to threaten my life, I will.
Okay.
We didn't threaten
scared
your
me.
life.
You
I'm
threatened
scared. I
our
was so
life.
terrified.
Wait, you girls?
Okay.
Of course, you were scared, right?
What were you scared of? My accent?
I think
No,
if you
I'm just
remember
an old
correctly,
man.
you
You're
came,
very
got in
smart.
both of our faces,
Oh,
and
yeah.
sat on my
I'm just
lap.
full of it now. No,
You-
no.
you
Okay.
chased
Okay,
me.
nope. Let's back away from
No,
each
you
other.
back
No,
away. Yeah, you
back
scared.
away.
Oh, I'm so scared. Oh,
Okay.
my goodness.
Old
Yep.
man.
I have another officer that's gonna come down and speak with the other gentleman, but let's not.
Great.
What does that mean?
Is it gonna be that
Yes, sir.
useless couple who wouldn't do anything about
Okay.
this?
Okay. You can't just come and harass the medics just because
Yeah,
you
ladies, what the hell?
didn't have.
Harass? We're just asking questions.
Well, he wasn't comfortable with you coming up and talking with him the way.
Well, like, if he's so sensitive, honestly, like, how is that my issue? I was just talking to him.
Okay, well, he doesn't want to talk with you, and he doesn't want you over here. I understand that you were upset that you didn't have money. The medical insurance was a lot.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. All right.
You know, I could buy probably like 2
Oh,
gaming
my
PCs
item.
from there, or at least
Okay.
a good one, like one.
Okay, let me talk with my partner over here. Just stay away from each other. Stay away from the medic.
So can we leave then?
No,
What's going on?
not right now. It's not going on.
Let me
So
bitch again.
okay. So he did the 911 call about a person dying, but apparently it was an over-exaggeration. And these
Right.
ladies were harassing the medic because they had to pay an expensive medical bill.
Harassing is a strong word, honestly. Like you're just putting word. Like he just said that he's
Yeah,
delusional.
we just waited for him to come back so we can make a complaint.
Sweating like not allowed anymore. I thought this was America.
Pretty sure I told you just that you needed to speak to your dad about your health insurance.
That would require me to call him.
Yeah, but this is all a non-issue if you have health insurance. In fact,
Well-
you gave him a card or something, which was probably your medical card. So you probably do have insurance.
It's about the principle.
Okay, well, I know. I'm also amazed how your English has improved from earlier when you couldn't speak to me a single word.
I'm a
Really,
genius.
I've
Like,
been
I'm
teaching
picking
her
up
all
things.
day.
So, and she's honestly,
Yeah.
you know, she's the greatest person you'll ever meet.
Really
Like,
rather
she's
impressive.
So smart.
Uh-huh.
An IQ of 140.
Yeah,
Same
it's
for
just a
me.
talent.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh yeah,
why we
for
understand
sure.
each other so
Yeah.
well, you know. That's how
Gotcha.
we
Yeah.
bonded as well.
All right. Well,
You know, and
I don't know if you
that's-
are
yeah,
German
yeah,
or whether
yeah.
you were making up the whole thing, but in the US, most or large amounts of emergency medical services will be chargeable to either you or your insurance provider.
Yeah,
That's
ridiculous.
just how it works.
Change it.
Okay, well, we as county law enforcement and these guys as state medics are not going to be able to change how the entire country works.
Useless.
You need to, if you have an
That's
issue, I
rude.
would advise sending a letter to your senator or whatever. Send a letter to the president about your unhappiness with the situation. But there's nothing we can do to fix that.
What are you here then for? Like, it was a crime and you're not doing anything.
It's not a crime, though. That's the problem.
You clearly don't.
The
know your
crime is the
laws.
false 911 call, which we're going to have a chat with this gentleman about in a second.
They threatened me to.
Sorry?
They threatened me and
What?
made me do it.
How
Okay.
did we threaten you, old man?
Yeah, they were so scared. Ever since this old man they're over here
okay.
yelling at me.
Listen,
I said, you better do it or we're
come
gonna
over
scratch
here,
your
I'll
eyes
talk
out
with
with your
you.
long fingernail.
You can stay with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay from him.
Okay, I'll come with you.
Okay.
Hey, do you guys mind if I move my ambulance? back
Yeah,
to
we don't
base?
mind. Okay. So,
Hi there.
hi. So you're the one who put the 911 call. So what happened?
I was, yeah. Well, they said call 911 right now because, you know, they wanted me to say something like they're dying and stuff because they want to complain about some paramedic. And
Yeah.
they said, well, he's not going to come around here unless they do because I was driving by, right? And they were sitting in a couple of chairs in there inside the station and that, oh, let me get out of his way. Over in that bay right there, we was backing up into.
Yep.
And, you know, they were like, hey, can you help us? I was like, well, what do you need? And they're like, well, you know what? You need to call 911 for us because, you know, the paramedic needs to come over here. Well, so I don't know about that. I think that's kind of illegal. Just flag them down when you see them or something like that. Well,
Okay.
they said that's not good enough. They said we're going to scratch your freaking eyes out, old man, if you don't call in. So they said just say we're dying or something. Get them over here real quick. That's a lot scary. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
But
And
they
then
kept insisting and stuff, so I didn't have a choice.
okay. So you didn't decide to like get in your vehicle and try to leave or anything like that?
No, I'm right here. That's why my car's just right there still. It's that what's that one right there? It has the 4 ways on.
Yeah, I see it.
I was gonna give that guy right here when we get finished up there because he's looking for his car for the impound. You know where the impound is, by the way?
Not too sure. No.
Okay, that's fine. We'll find it.
Okay. Well, so you said that they threatened you to call the 911. That's why you called the 911 call that they're dying.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, because they said they're gonna scratch my little old eyes out. And I was like,
Okay.
no, I need my eyeballs.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to lose my vision.
Okay. I can see that. So, I mean, I did see you were
Yeah.
about to leave when I pulled up. Until
Well, I
they
didn't know that I was
came.
gonna get in trouble for nothing. So, like I told that guy I was gonna give him a ride, but then I was talking about make sure everything's okay, and they said they need to talk to me. I said, are you in
Mhm.
trouble? They said, well,
Okay.
we will be unless you talk to them. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop by and talk. 'Cause I didn't know I needed
Okay.
to be here. You know what I mean?
So your friend
I
over.
stopped. Like I stopped for a reason.
Okay. So your friend over here saw it as well. Everything went down, or
Oh, this guy right here. I
Yeah.
just picked him up. He was walking by, and
Okay.
I asked if he's okay because he was walking with a limp. He
yeah,
has that crutch there. I was seeing if you need a ride, trying to be a nice guy. You know what I mean?
yeah. But did he see anything? or anything like
I
that?
don't think so. You can ask him. I
Okay.
don't think he was here for any of
All
that
right.
yet.
I'll see. I'll just hang tight right here,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Hey, sir.
Hi.
Hi. Did you see what happened here or anything like that?
I mean, came out the hospital and I think the scene
What
was
the f-
already sort of going on. But yeah, I only just got out of the hospital
Okay.
after I had a nasty wreck.
What's going
Just
on? What are you
getting.
here for? You just got out of the hospital.
Yeah, I was after a lift. This guy gave me a lift. I was gonna try and find my car if it had been towed to like impound or something.
Which guy gave you a lift? The guy behind me?
Yeah, the gentleman in the suit
okay,
there.
gotcha.
I didn't get his name yet.
Did you see
Okay.
the situation that happened between him and the two ladies over there?
I mean, I was being loaded into the hospital, and I saw some people running around in front of the station here, but I didn't really see what they were doing or anything.
Okay. All right. What do you?
Okay.
Are you gonna get a cab, or do you need something from us, or?
Well, do you happen to know? Were you on that? Where my car went?
It would have been towed to It's just down there on Marina. I imagine it would have gone to.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
1014.
Well, I can still give you a ride if you need it. I don't think it'll be too long.
Yeah, could I go wait in your car?
That's fine. You can turn on the AC for the interview. Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
I got water and cup holders.
Am I good to?
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
All right. So what's this guy's deal? The
Okay.
guy in the suit thing.
He said he came up here. They supposedly threatened him. That they would scratch his eyes out. They wanted him to call 911 to get the medic here. That they would scratch his eyes out.
Okay.
And he felt threatened, so he ended up calling 911. I did ask him why didn't he just leave. He didn't. He was picking up that guy he saw limping, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, they're saying they came here to speak to the medic because they were unhappy with their medical bills or whatever. And then he apparently manhandled them. Apparently he sat on one of their laps, and the other one he forced into the shower. Yes, that's what I said. I asked if they wanted to press charges for battery. They said just tell him that if he does it again, then there'll be an issue.
Okay.
So it's all, there's been something weird that's happened here. I don't know how they've started having this little scuffle.
Yeah.
But
well, I saw those two girls earlier. They actually pulled up to me when I was on the side of the road on Route 68. They did say at one point that they were going to brake check the medic so they can get their money back.
okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's no independent witnesses, so
No.
the way I see it is we just tell them to stay away from the medic, tell him to stay away from them, and then everybody's happy, right?
Right.
I don't think, is there any, I mean, have you got any evidence to press charges on any of them?
Nope. All of it is he said, she said, and the medic just wants them to leave.
Okay. Sounds
All right.
good. Does he want them trespassing the station? Or?
Yep, he wants them trespassed.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I can speak to them about that if you want.
Okay, yep, and I'll speak to him.
Okay, that's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, they said they're not going to press charges this time, but if he does it again.
Okay. All right, sir.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's more of a he said, she said situation here. Just stay away from them.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't want to be around them. They were scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. If you're wanting to press charges against them, you can go through the courts, but really there isn't much
Oh, no,
thing.
there's nothing. I don't need to do anything. That's okay.
All right, yep, just stay away from them. Just keep far away from them tonight.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I sure will.
All right. Well, you are free to go then, sir.
Okay. Yeah, but I have a business card on you by chance in
Yeah.
case someone else comes up.
Yeah, here's my business card.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we have a good time.
All
Okay,
right.
good.
Yeah.
Good shift and whatnot.
Yep, you too. You have a good night, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I hope it stays real busy for you. Nice and quiet.
Yep.
That's fine. I understand.
Well, then.
Where's your car?
Bleeding out, we're not gonna.
The world ate it.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. I turned around and my car's gone.
Oh, no, I was talking to these guys.
Oh, those guys? Oh. Yeah, okay.
Is that
Where's your car?
important where it is?
I can tell you.
Okay, I did see your car disappear though. That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna leave. No worries. Bye bye.
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. Don't come back or you'll be arrested.
Oh, yeah.
Immediately starts trespassing.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, as long as they leave the area, then we're all good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see the white Subaru drive by when we were dealing with this?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's the Bolo. He
Okay.
slashed one of my tires. Basically, I was dealing with a fire at the Yellow Jack, and while I was distracted with that, I witnessed him slash one of my tires and then take off.
Okay.
So if you see him, let me know.
Yeah. I'm gonna, I guess, jog down to the station and get myself a new vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, there's that car. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right.
Laters.
Laters.
Front, away.
New dispatch, 10250, traffic stop, Joshua RD, 1015.
Deputy Kim with Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Do you have your driver's license registration?
Yeah, 1 second.
All right.
There you go.
All right. And Mr. McKinsey, do you know why I pulled you over?
No.
You were going about 78 and a 50.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, you're going a bit over the speed limit, you know?
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I just wasn't paying attention to what speed I was driving up here.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna look over your information again, and then I'll talk with you some more, okay?
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Excuse me, sir.
County 439, can I get assistance at 10:15 on my traffic stop? I had someone slide into me on my traffic stop.
Spike that tire.
Well, no, I just want him.
Oh, he's fucking calling me. RJ,
Can you put it on speaker?
that was bullshit. I don't think I can put it on speaker. We hit the cop. This is your fault. My head hurts because of you. I was just.
Okay, well, I want you guys to hang tight. I got another officer that's gonna come speak to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he drove past slightly.
Yeah.
If I have to. Jail, we did that.
Did he end it on you?
Yeah, he said you have fun in jail. I'm like, we didn't do shit. He just randomly spiked us. Where did he even get spikes from?
Don't even know. Maybe he keeps them in his car.
okay?
Engine 13
I'm
to
okay. They hit
439.
me.
Would
They
you
hit my
like a
vehicle
engine to
mainly,
that
but they
scene?
kind of slid and then slid straight into the back of me when I'm trying on the traffic stop.
Alright,
I'm okay. As far as I know, I'm not hurt. I don't know about them yet.
Anybody hurt here?
My head hurts. And my hand again.
Okay, you trapped?
All right, here's your information back.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. You know what? I'm just gonna give you a verbal warning. This will be your last chance for me, okay? The next time I stop you, it'll most likely be a ticket. Just keep it to speed, okay? It's 50 down this road, not 78.
1014-1015.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go walk back there. You are free to go, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Let them know whether we need an engine or not. You okay, madam?
Yep.
So who was driving?
Me.
What happened?
So you remember that guy that called and said one of us was dying? He was driving in front of us. He pulled over, got some spikes out, and spiked us, and then we spun.
Spike strips?
Yeah.
I mean, our tires were just suddenly gone. Like, I don't know,
yeah,
maybe...
I see that. What the
And we hit the cop. We didn't... I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hit you.
And it was in the... He was in the SUV, right? The black SUV?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ugly one.
So, does that match what you saw?
So I just saw them just... I just swerve a bit, and then they looked like they lost control, and then they just... I think try to regain back control and just went straight into the back of my vehicle.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. Like, if they didn't have any tires on, like,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't see... I think they're all down. I don't see any on this side.
My car!
Oh, this. No, they're all gone.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense that the way that they moved, it would have been...
Yeah. Be impossible to drive like that. Okay, whereabouts did he spike you? I need to make sure the spikes aren't still in the road.
Oh, by the sign?
By that sign over there.
Like the big one.
That way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they must be fine then, otherwise I'd have got a hit on the way here.
That would be funny.
Not for me.
Yeah. I mean, if they did it on the way past, because I was driving from that direction that they were supposedly hit from, so.
Okay, interesting.
And
you're positive it was the guy from earlier? The weird voice, middle-aged, suit, jacket?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll be looking for him, and the medics are just going to come and check you out, check out your head, alright? Alright. I didn't know what was going on when you said that you'd been hit. I was like, what the?
I honestly did not know what was going on really much either.
I also thought you were further up, which is why I
Yeah.
flew past you at like 140.
I saw that, yeah. I was just, on my traffic stop, and I just looked behind real quick because they came flying past, and yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you can put that stretcher back. I'm not falling for that trap again. I will not sit on that thing.
Yeah, he's gonna scan you again.
What's going on, ma'am?
I will not sit on that stretcher. And my head hurts.
Hey, officer, can you put your patrol car out in the middle of the road so I don't get hit?
Sure.
What's going on, ma'am?
Well,
What's going on today?
Things happened. We spun and we hit like the cop car a bit, and now my head hurts and my hand's bleeding again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, it looks like all your tires spun out, or not even here anymore.
Yeah, a bitch spiked us, apparently.
That's unfortunate.
Ridiculous. If
So-
you see my car, you know how much that's worth?
So, your hand's bleeding again, and do you have any head pain?
Yeah, like a little. I hit my head on something. I don't know. It was so quick.
Last I saw he was in like that black, I think it's now for a Mayo SUV.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
don't think it's too bad. Like my hand just.
I didn't see him,
You know,
so I
it sounds
don't
like you're gonna have to go to a
know
level 1 trauma
how.
center.
No, I'm not going to.
Interesting. Maybe it's.
No.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I don't see any other
You know,
explanation
level
for
1
having
trauma
no
centers
tires
probably
at
in a
all.
city
Oh, yeah, no.
really
Let
rake
me
up the
just
prices.
get
And
out.
he did call them. I think
ma'am,
I
ma'am, I
heard
need
their
you to
phone
sit down.
conversation a little bit. They
Please sit down.
were
You've
talking
heard
with
this
an
before.
individual on the phone, and we're talking about spikes. So
I'm
Oh,
not,
okay.
Ma'am, please sit down, please.
What is that, man?
Okay.
I'm not going to the fucking hospital with you.
Ma'am, I understand that I think the hospital's gonna cost a lot of money.
You can't drive this car. It's got no tires.
Calm down, please.
yeah,
Oh, you will see how we drive.
no,
Turning around the
you guys
corner.
can't drive.
It's not roadworthy.
That's
Why?
what you think.
Ma'am, do you know what day it is?
Depends.
Ma'am, if you're not able to answer the questions, I'm gonna have to force
Sunday.
you to go to the hospital.
Sunday, you know, you can't force me to do shit.
Ma'am, do you know what, where you are?
Yes,
Where are you, ma'am?
next to my broken car.
What county
Yeah,
are you in?
we'll take it to the shop.
Plain county.
You can't take this car anywhere. You're gonna have to get towed.
Why?
It's got no tires. What do you mean, why?
So?
Who needs tires anyways? We
can
can show you
drive
that it drives perfectly fine.
It's nothing about this
Ma'am,
car
I
is
need
perfectly
a
fine.
very important question. How many letters are in the word EMT?
Well, like the free EMT or like the full word?
EMT. How many letters
Three.
are in the word EMT?
3.
Okay. But do you know what day it is, ma'am?
Still Sunday.
Okay. Oh, the way you're swaying around, I don't feel comfortable letting you go. So I'm really asking you to please go to the hospital.
Well, you're asking, I'm declining. Thank you very much for your service, and now you bye-bye. I am not falling for that trap again.
I understand, ma'am, but you're clearly fit to
I am fit to sit.
walk around, or I mean, you're swaying around. It looks like you're about to collapse.
Ridiculous.
You can't drive this car off, madam. Just to be very clear, you are not leaving in this car.
But we can take it to the shop.
Nope, it's got
Yeah.
no tires. You'll damage the roadway.
That's
Then
basically,
we'll
that's
take
stolen,
off-road.
like, it's gonna damage my car more than, like, you know.
It will damage your car more on the roadway, but it will still damage the roadway, which means it's a crime. Not to mention the fact that you've got no ability to brake.
How would you know?
We'll
You
go
got
on
no-
the dirt
you got no
road and it
tyres.
will be fine.
We don't need to brake if we go, like, very slowly.
Yes, yes, you do.
And the other people have brakes too, you know, did you know? They can just brake. Or,
You know, the more
drive
I
faster.
hear you talk, ma'am, the more I think that you're clearly unfit to, you know.
To be fair, this is kind of how she was earlier.
I know, maybe she's on something, like, you know, under influence or something.
Do you
which,
want
you know,
problems?
concerns me. Do you
Taking any drugs?
Yeah,
The
taking any
drug of
medication?
Just
happiness,
accusing
yes.
her of things now.
Honestly, these people are unfit to do their jobs.
I know.
All right, look, you guys are good to go, just not in this car.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna quickly visualize your injuries. So, I mean, you just don't look okay to, you know, leave this scene. I'm really emphasizing that you should go to the hospital.
Well, we're gonna have to walk because this isn't moving.
Funny that.
Well, we're gonna walk then.
You can walk anyway. You're not detained by me.
Well,
Yep.
There's a fire at the gas station.
so you're gonna tow my
Okay.
car to the next thingy over there.
You can get your car towed, unless you want me to.
I'm hurt, you can do that.
Okay, cost more, but that's fine.
These people are useless.
I know.
All they want is money. Why is everything in this world about money?
I'm just saying it's not blocking the road, so you can get it towed yourself if you like, or we can arrange it for you. But our guys normally charge more.
I don't
ma'am,
even
if
know how to
you're-
call a tow.
If
What?
you're refusing to go to the hospital, I need you to sign this form. It's basically a refusal form saying that I did all the medical treatment and you're going against medical advice. So if you do, unfortunately, die on the side of the road, you cannot sue the city for.
Oh, I will
not
sue
treating
you
you
if I die
properly.
on the side of the road.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, just need your side below here.
Well, take this damn thing off my neck first.
Well, if she can't sue, can I sue?
Yes.
No, both of you cannot sue. Since you
Why?
guys were both technically looked at.
No, I
Well,
wasn't.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, fine. I'll grab another form.
Well, if you'd be so nice to call a tow, please.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Thank you. And it's gonna go to like the repair shop, right?
It'll go to the tow yard behind you. They do repairs there, though.
I don't see a tow yard.
Where's the other lady?
Oh, you're right. There's not a tow yard there.
Where's the other lady that just was here?
Over there, blind fish.
I think she walked off.
Okay, well, I guess she's refusing medical treatment. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna go
fine.
look over her. All right, just sign this form then, please.
Yeah, can you take this collar on my neck first? Like, I
Nope,
don't
you're
want
gonna
it.
keep it. I
No,
can't.
oh, I'm
I'm not taking
not.
that back. It's already been, you know, contaminated by a patient, so.
Can,
take it back.
I'm not like poisonous, and I'm gonna be charged for stealing
They're
medical equipment.
they're single use, madam.
Oh, so you are, you know, if you say that I stole this, things are gonna
Well,
happen
no,
to
so
you.
you
It's
probably still
fine.
be slightly. I don't know if you'd be charged for it or not. Probably won't because you're refusing medical treatment.
Can I go now?
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a good rest of your day. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't crash. I really hope you don't crash. Bye,
Okay.
nice officers. You were very helpful.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
And catch the fucking RJ guy, please. He destroyed.
We're
You look at
looking
my
for him.
car.
Mm-hmm.
Look. And sorry for crashing into you.
Okay, yeah, nope,
Not
I was
one.
just confused.
Yeah, apologies.
Yep, no problem.
Leaving. Let's run before the medic guy comes back.
Okay.
Who's that?
Jesus
Okay.
Christ. Oh, I got county tow coming for it. There's a fire, I think, somewhere, so. 2013. Are you responding to that fire?
Yeah, I am.
Got it. Alright.
Okay.
Well,
Alright. Well, alright.
I'll wait around for the tow truck.
Okay.
He's in here. He's in here. Well, I guess Daddy didn't teach us what. Wow. What are you doing? What did we do? You did this to yourself. How? I did not. Yeah, same.
Everything okay?
Everything's great. Have a good day.
Oh, no.
He ruined my car.
Deputy
No,
Kim with the
I'm
Blaine
the one
County
pulled
Sheriff's
over. I didn't
Office.
do nothing.
Engine
You
13 on
They
scene.
said, "Oh, here's a hero." All of a sudden,
Fire's
behind me.
away
Your lights
from
on.
the-
Why?
Okay.
In fact, I believe there's a cone on fire.
Okay.
What's the
Well,
problem?
hang tight for me one moment. Let me get back to my vehicle real quick.
Okay, so I can leave.
Nope.
No, you can't.
Okay.
190 to 439 direct.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Go ahead.
just we
I have those two ladies and RJ is driving them in a Jeep.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess we can find out if they still want to press charges.
Affirm. I got them at 1025 Panorama Drive.
New dispatch 10250. Traffic stop.
Okay.
Panorama
Yeah, I'm not
DR
giving you nothing,
slash
that's why.
Joshua RD 1025.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies, do you willingly get into Mr. RJ's here vehicle?
They asked me for a ride.
yes, we did,
Yeah.
but he's still a criminal.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
Well, I didn't want to walk home.
Well, here's my issue here. You still... So, I think I might need to talk with you guys outside the vehicle here real quick to make sure you guys are okay.
Fine, as long as he doesn't drive
Okay.
off. I'm gonna
Okay.
get back into his car.
I'm
if he
not
tries to
leaving
fly.
nowhere.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Sergeant, if you could just stay here,
I'll
please.
find you.
I'm not okay.
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing.
All right. So, are you guys still wanting to press charges against him, or what's going on at this point?
I mean, if he'd pay for my car, I'd be happy.
Well, if you pressing charges, I mean, are you just wanting to go through the course of sue? I just trying to figure out why you got willingly got into someone's vehicle that spike stripped you.
Well, we couldn't let him get away.
Yeah, it's also dark and we have to walk.
Yeah, you know how scary that is.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna get back into his vehicle. You're willing. You're not in any danger or anything.
Oh no, he's harmless.
Okay.
I mean, except when he has spike strips.
Okay.
That was kind of unfair.
Or if you
Yeah.
call him old, he doesn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, he is old. Why wouldn't,
Okay.
you know?
All right. Well, why don't you stay right here? I'm just gonna talk with him real quick, and then yeah, I'll let you guys go here in a moment.
If you could make him, like,
Okey-dokey.
pay
Okay.
for my car, that would be nice.
Well, I mean, that's if you're gonna press charges against him.
Is that gonna get him arrested, though?
There's
I
a
need to lift back home.
potential that since he damaged your property, it'll be maybe a notice to appear or something like that, but it may end up
Oh, yeah,
leading
that
to
would be
arrest.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. Let me talk with him real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, have fun. He's a bitch, though.
Okay.
Hello, pretty lady.
Hi. So, question.
Yeah.
So, I'm a little confused what's going on with the situation here.
Okay.
Did you or did you not spike strip them?
Oh my! Well, where would I get a spike strip from?
That is what I'm really wondering.
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, I'll
Okay.
be real with you.
Okay.
They wanted to race earlier. They said my car is slow. Okay, my Maserati. And I said, no, it's not the Maserati. This thing's freaking fast. You know what I mean? And I only had it for like a
Mhm.
day, so I didn't really like test his limits, but I knew they got to click off the trigger. Well, anyway, long story short, they started ramming me up there, up on Joshua and whatnot. So I thought, you know what, I'm trying to redo my roof of my house, whatnot. And I had some roofing nails in my back seat, and I threw them out the window at them, and all of a sudden they just spun out. I was scared because they kept ramming me, and I tried to make me lose control, and I got scared.
Okay. And then so you picked them up off the side of the road even though you've been scared a couple of times by them.
Well, you know, the reason being is because I feel like they're going to threaten me and like make up things about me, and be arrested for things I didn't do. So I'm just trying to, like, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm almost cornered right now. I have no choice, you know, but I got to make them happy with whatever their demands are.
Okay. So are you still wanting to give them a ride, or
Well, I don't really mind, I guess, as long as I'm not in
Okay.
trouble for nothing.
No, I would have to. I mean, if you allow me to search your vehicle to see if you have any spikes on it, that I appreciate that, but I mean, you have the right to
this
say
is
no.
a different vehicle, though. I mean, I don't
okay.
really know that there's my other house in Gravesend,
Okay.
you know. And
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I just parked it because that thing's getting all damaged because it's ladies, and I don't want to get all messed up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I was confused about. So, at this point, I don't really.
They're confusing ladies. I'm telling you, they're just crazy.
Yeah.
They lie all the time.
Well, it once again is gonna be kind of a he said she said. I mean, I did see all their tires just go. So.
What happened? Oh no.
Uh,
I mean, maybe I got one or two. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I threw roof nails out the window. I mean, yeah. But I wasn't trying to hurt them or nothing. I wanted them to slow down because they were trying to ram me.
Okay, they're trying to ram
I mean,
you.
shouldn't I be able to defend myself?
Not by spiking people, no.
But I can't carry a gun. I didn't. Well, what spiking technically was throwing nails out the window.
It's throwing nails out the window, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's
439,
dangerous.
direct for you, 10-4.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you know, I gotta get them away from me.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna head over to you.
10-4, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna get my other partner here. We're gonna just talk it over. Right now, I am
that's fine.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to be driving them when you drove by me.
Well, who would? And why are they yelling out the window, this is him, or whatever they say? Why would they do that? Is this a setup? I think this is a sting operation, like when a wasp stings you, you know? I feel stung.
Okay.
I mean, was
Ye-
that the plan all along? You have them do that so that, you know, I'll come pick them up so you can
No.
find me?
No,
Well, then why'd they yell at the window at you?
I don't know, and I don't know why they willingly got into your vehicle either.
See what I mean? They're psychotic. I don't understand any of this.
You know, sir, I don't. The only thing I'm really concerned is you threw nails out the window and ended up popping their tires. Mm-hmm. That's still kind of not good to do, sir.
Well, I get that, but also I couldn't get them off my back. They kept trying to ram me into a guardrail. I got scared. I mean, I get it. I get your side too, but I have to, you know, I'm trying to protect myself. They keep making up lies about me, but no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't even listen to me. That's what people see when they're not listening.
Mm-hmm.
They say,
I'm
okay,
just...
all the time. That's how they go.
Okay.
Okay, see, right again, right there. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Okay, and you say what say mm-hmm too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay. See,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm just
all right.
waiting for my other partner to get here, and then I'm...
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Yep,
all right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
All right. Just hold tight, please.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I honestly have no idea what's going on in this situation. So they willingly got into his vehicle. They drove past. I heard yelling out the vehicle. He's in here. I see all of them in their car, so I stop them. But they want to get a ride from him, but maybe pass charges. He did admit to throwing nails out the window.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess if they want to press charges, then we can do them for the criminal mischief. Well.
Yeah, but they also don't want to press charges if we take him to jail.
Okay. I'll ask him.
Yep.
All right, guys, we need a yes or no answer. Do you want to press charges against RJ for damaging of your vehicle?
I want the money for it.
That's not something we can do. If you just want to sue him for money, you need to take that to court as a civil matter.
Is that gonna work? I don't know how these things work.
You can sue him, or like civilly, or if you want to press criminal charges, we can do that.
Oh, is he gonna go to jail now? I
Maybe.
still need that ride
Maybe
home.
not.
What do you mean maybe?
It depends. How much did the how much damage did he cause? Like, how much is 4 tires on your car and the repairs to the vehicle?
Do I look like I know that?
It looked like a lot.
Yeah.
In that case, it would probably be a felony, depending on the amount. So he would go to jail.
If I sue him, I'm
Or
gonna
he
get
would
the
be
money
booked and
too.
released. You can do both. You can do criminal charges and civil charges.
What am I doing? Yeah. I need an adult.
Yeah, I'm the one to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your car.
Well, I'll sue him then for the money.
Medic
That's fine.
13.
You're saying I'll get it, right? I'll win that.
10-6 for a bit.
Depends on the judge, whether they think you have grounds for it.
I mean, look at my car.
Do I look like a judge to you?
Well, you're the
I mean,
police. That's
you've got,
you're
like,
not
a
a law.
mustache on.
Yeah, I mean, you should shave that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It makes you look old.
Alright, so was that a yes or a no to pressing criminal charges?
No, if I can still sue him, I'm trusting you on this.
I'm telling you, you can do a civil lawsuit against him separate from criminal charges.
And how do I do that?
It sounds like you need to speak to an adult.
Yeah, you're an adult, right? You're old.
You need to speak to a lawyer. You need to get a legal representation.
I've got to Google.
We'll speak to RJ. He's old.
Right, we can ask him if he knows any lawyers.
You can't get legal advice from the guy that you want to sue.
No.
But well, you're useless.
It's a conflict of interest. You need to get a lawyer. If you want to sue him civilly, you need to speak to a lawyer.
Yeah, we just ask him if he knows any good lawyers.
Okay.
No.
So that's a no to criminal charges then, right?
Yes, old man.
Okay. Well, unless you've got anything for him, I think
Yep.
we're good.
Yep, they're all good. I'll let him know he's all good then. That nothing else to do.
All right. You
All right.
guys kind of backwards sometimes. You know that?
All right.
there.
Hi. Okay, so
Hey.
you are gonna be free to go. You can drive them if you want. We're just trying to
Am I
get.
getting charged with anything?
Nope, no charges against anything. They did not want to charge you.
Goodness.
Yep.
Okay. So what's this all about then? Why are they yelling at you? Tell me, tell you that I'm in there and whatnot.
Probably because you did throw nails out the window. And they were most likely wanting their money for that damages.
Also, they're suing that little fraud thing they're doing with that little paramedic earlier too.
Yeah. That's at this point between all three of you all. You were good to drive them. I'm not sure why they would want to ride with you, but you know what, sir, that's none of my business. So, but you guys are all good to go.
Yeah. Okay. As long as I'm not getting charged or nothing, I don't mind. As long as they're not trying to make up more stuff about me.
Nope, you aren't getting charged with anything there, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go back to my vehicle. You're free to go.
Okay.
And
if you tell them they want to get in here, they can.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave otherwise if they don't.
Well, your ride's good to go. If you're so want to get with them, I would go.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
I hope you told them off.
Yep, sure.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Bye.